Welcome back to the True Facts Podcast. I am Roman.
And I am Ahmed.
And we are in great pain and starvation, and we need your help. We are very angry at the world, and
you're gonna pay for it.
And you're gonna pay for it with your attention by clicking on this and feeding us views and pennies that we can get from our ad. Thank you, Anchor, for sponsoring this episode.
Thanks, Anchor.
Currently, we are in Ramadan mode. I am not Muslim, but Ahmed is. Tell us about Ramadan.
Ramadan, you don't eat for a while to feel poor, and then when you eat, you're more grateful. Also, when you're starving, you're closer to God.
Now, that is correct, as far as I'm concerned. For all I know, you might be lying to me, and I'm just starving myself for the pity of my life.
I've been eating pork skins the whole time.
You son of a bitch. We've completed one day.
Yeah.
Last night, I enjoyed a feast of KFC. I'll rate it a 6 out of 10. They kind of forgot a lot of my shit. I'm kind of pissed off about it. The sandwich was a monstrosity. What did you eat?
What's bad about it?
The bread was whatever. I'm never really too worried about the bread.
Not a big fucking bread fan, you pigeon.
I like bread, but this bread was whatever. The chicken itself, it wasn't crispy. It was more of a Play-Doh type consistency.
That's gross.
It wasn't spicy like I wanted, so it was just that with mayo on it and pickles. And there was this bit of crunchy part, like a wing that stuck off the side of it. And I'm not sure what it was, but I immediately put the sandwich down and went to my mashed potatoes to fill up the rest of my empty void I call a stomach.
But my mashed potatoes were hard for some reason, as opposed to my chicken.
And it turned out they just put a full potato inside the. What did you eat? You never told me.
I had a glass of cloudy water and half an onion. No, I had water, some chicken pakora, which is fried chicken strips, and fucking I had a shrimp taco from Del Taco.
Really? Yeah, there's a lot of things right now. Like, I know I just ate like 12 hours ago, or maybe. Well, I ate at 8:40. So it's been a little while. So
you ate at 8:40 in the morning?
No.
Oh, yeah, in the night yesterday.
Yesterday, I got a burp. Hold on. Sorry, but I'm enraged right now. A lot of things going on. I could use a coffee. Maybe even a 5-layer beefy burrito.
Coffee and 5-layer beefy burrito.
Yeah. Before we get into our little shtick, Ahmed, how was your week?
Oh, it was very short. I got paid a lot of money.
It's good.
I was anticipating the last 2 days a lot. That's about it. I don't remember doing anything too extreme.
Yeah, I can't really remember the past 5 days too much. I don't recall really doing anything important. My life is a movie. Some would say written by the great Quentin Tarantino. So with all this rage and anger and pain and sadness and hunger, Ahmed, I want you to... Are you fucking kidding me with that fucking thing?
I think that was you.
No, it wasn't me. You're the only person I know with a quack for a ringtone.
I think that was you.
Continuing on. Using all this built-up emotion, I want you to be my partner in crime. I want to commit a series of grotesque, brutal, gorish, horrible crimes with you, and see if we can survive the court and come out not guilty. But if we do, I want you to be my bunk buddy in prison.
Yeah,
Guantanamo Bay.
You don't get a lot of rights over in Guantanamo, but you get to pick your bunk buddy.
That's the one rule. You get to pick your bunk buddy. And I think that'd be fun for us. So I think we should start by plotting our horrific crime. Do you have any ideas?
I saw Obama's birth certificate.
No. How? And what is it?
I saw it. I'm not allowed. My lawyer legally advised me not to say.
Well, if you don't say it, we don't go to prison.
He's from Mars.
No. My crime. Oh! I got one. Yesterday we went to the mall. And there's a thing called I'm going to reword it so we don't know what we're talking about. Up in the air, not running. It's a complete opposite, but everybody will know what I'm talking about. It's a really fancy mall. And it's like an escalator, but you're moving forward. So I placed many bombs underneath it. And it's over an open road. Now, disclaimer, I didn't really do this. I might do it in this hypothetical situation.
Wait, you shouldn't say that.
I'm not doing it. I'm not. It's just for the podcast.
You're doing it on a Lego set.
I'm playing a character. Yeah, Lego set. And I placed many bombs underneath. It's set to go off, and when it does go off, it'll explode. And hellfire will rain onto that road. And it'll be terrible for everybody watching. I'm like the Riddler. Boom!
I'm like the Riddler.
I am the Riddler.
Do you have a troubled past like the Riddler?
I would say it's pretty troubling, depending on who you ask. So I'm going to go commit this crime, and you're going to go showcase to the world where Obama's really from. Now we're going to do some transition song. And now we're at the court. Your Honor,
Your Honor, I will represent myself.
And I believe that I'm not guilty for killing hundreds of people. I plead not guilty, and it's impossible that anybody but me could have put those C4s on the bottom of that. The court
Your Honor.
He smacked his hammer down just like this. Bang. Now it's Ahmed's turn. I'm sitting down.
Your Honor, you're gay. Obama deserved everything I did to him.
What did you do to him? As I whispered.
I looked at his birth certificate. He had it locked up in Fort Knox behind a sheet of glass. He is not American. He is a Martian, sent to destroy our economy and take our liberties.
No.
And he has not succeeded.
We have to come back in 30 days to find out if we're guilty or not guilty. Transition music. Hopefully it's a really good transition song. We're back! And now, well, it turns out, folks, that we have both been found guilty and are going to the high security prison in the United States of America.
Alcatraz.
Is that a real place?
Yes.
Where is it?
It's in San Francisco Bay.
Okay. Well, if that's true, we're going there.
No.
So, imagine you hear the silence of a prison, and then you hear grunts and angry men shoving you, calling you a little bitch.
Hey, pretty boy. Hey. I can smoke them arms, those little twig arms.
Stop it.
I'ma pinch you.
No.
And now you hear the sound of our jail cell door closing. Clink. We're here for the rest of our lives, for the crimes we committed against humanity. The lawyer came by, and he said, the only way for you two to possibly get out is to get an obscure amount of views on this. What?
Organize a dance between the boy inmates and the girl inmates.
You have to organize it. No. But we have to get an obscure amount of views on this podcast that they know nothing about. They didn't know we even had it until they found it.
Guantanamo Bay.
Which is why it's so treacherous, because we don't get many so they know we're going to be in here for the rest of our lives. But it
Rest of my life, say yes.
We can't copyright that song, man. We don't have enough funds. We have 43 cents.
Roman, no. Roman is... Alright, let's not fuck with it then. Roman doesn't have full rights to that song.
I'm gonna put it anyway.
Alright, I will do the insanity defense and chew off people's eyelids. You will plead the very dumb offense. Put crayons up your nose.
Okay.
You will...
Sir, I'm not guilty. As you can see by the red and green crayons up my nose, there's no possible way I could have committed that crime.
Sir!
Let me out of here.
Eating your eyelids.
I'm gonna skin your feet.
I'm going to eat your ass, but in the fresh way, not in the fucking Jeffrey Dahmer way. Spoilers for fresh.
Spoilers for fresh, we guys. We asked you to watch Fresh, and if you didn't watch it, you'll be crucified.
Yes. You will be hung up in front of the other offenders and put in the cave.
Oh yeah, the poll came back too.
Yeah. A resounding 0 votes.
No, we got 2 votes.
No shit.
But I have some unfortunate news.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other vote was from.
Are they against each
At
other?
this point, I don't know who it could have been.
Yeah.
Because from some unfortunate events, it's not the one.
Heads will roll.
But the other one was me. And I was like, I was showing my sister, and I was like, oh, look at this poll. And she clicked it, and after you click it, you can't unclick it. And so it's a 50-50 tie between dying by eating too much beef jerky and getting shot in the chest.
What kind of poll is that? In cowboy context.
Yeah, it was our poll. It was 50-50, but somebody voted, I believe, getting shot in the chest. So I don't know who it was, but thank you to whoever did that. That's very kind.
Sounds like they're in for a good time.
They're in for a good time. Hopefully you guys liked that fucking last episode. That was really good. I thought it was very good.
It's not bad. I liked it.
Yeah. I remember yesterday, I think we've completely spun off the idea of our original plot we had for this episode. That's alright.
Okay.
Didn't really go that far as well as I thought. We're gonna do like a prison escape type deal. Who knows? We might somehow get dragged back into it.
I'll talk about our dreams.
Yeah.
I had a weird dream last night.
Let's talk about it.
I gotta remember the details. Here, you go first so I can remember.
I don't remember last night's dream, but I remember a couple days ago dream, and it's really kind of fucked up.
I see.
We're gonna get into it, and hopefully my brother doesn't hear this for reasons. All right. So my brother is getting married soon, in the winter.
I advised him against it.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, that's so vague. Rome, that's so vague. No one's gonna know.
I'm not gonna say any names. I'm just that nobody's gonna hear this, right? Nah. Okay. This is the only episode that goes viral. So it was a strange dream, and it started off to where I was laying in my old bunk bed. Like we have a bunk bed now, but it's the old one. It was just really strange. And I was sitting there, and my mom came in the room, and she says, "Roman, you got to get ready for church." And I'm like, "Oh fuck! Like, what should I wear?" And she's like, "I don't know. Just pick out that wool suit and tie." I'm like, "Fuck! Like that thing is gonna be so hot."
Ooh.
And so anyway, so I started getting dressed. Let's take off my clothes. And once I took off my clothes, I'm like, I don't feel like getting dressed, so I started laying in my bed again. And I was staring at my fish tank in the corner, which I don't have anymore.
What the fuck?
And I guess my sister-in-law now, her younger sister walks in the room.
Wait a fucking.
And I'm like, "Oh, hi, you must be so and so." And she's like, "Yeah, that's me." And we're about the same age. And I'm like, "Well, I don't know why you in here. Like, I didn't even think, like, why the fuck are you at my house?" It was my first thought. I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And So I'm getting dressed, and I'm still kind of nude in front of this person I don't know. She's just sitting there. She did. It was really fucking weird because she wasn't saying anything. And I'm
just enjoying the view,
I guess. And I'm trying to like find out a shirt to wear. So I'm like, whoa, what should I wear? We end up kissing.
What the fuck?
Which is
that's
weird.
Such a nice. That's a fucking wonderful dream. What the fuck?
But I don't remember what her name is really.
Man, what the fuck?
It was not that good of a dream.
Compared to mine, that was fucking awesome.
So yeah, we shared that. It was nice. I guess. You know, I can't. The details of her face are still a little blurry, but I knew it was supposed to be her.
Kissed a blurry-faced girl.
It was really scary, actually. It was terrifying. Shaking. I peed my pants. And then after that, we had finally gotten dressed. And then we were on our way to the church. They weren't getting married that day, though. We were all just sharing this time at a church together, and we were all dressed really nicely for some reason.
A reception?
It could have been a reception. That would make some logical sense.
It could be a million things.
But another detail I should include is the fact that I was like a third plus the size of my own body right now. Like, I was a third bigger than I am now.
So I was muscle?
No, just in size. Like,
taller?
Proportions were the same, but I was a third the size bigger.
So you're a giant.
I was huge.
That's what? What does that represent?
I don't know. I was huge, and so I was also the same size when I had kissed this girl. That's fine.
Interesting imagery.
It's whatever now. But I wasn't that big, but I was definitely bigger than I am now. And continuing. So, in church, sometimes they want you to kneel.
Give tide.
Sure. And so they want us to raise our hands and praise, and then get on your knees, and then raise your hands and praise, I guess. And then stand back up. That? No, we don't raise our hands. I mean, I know some places probably do.
Were you at a Protestant church?
I don't know where I was.
Okay.
But so I was having a lot of trouble kneeling because between the back of the pew in front of me and the seat of my pew, I couldn't fit. So I was like really stressing out. And I'm like, fuck. Like they're gonna fucking see. I'm gonna be the only one trying to sit, but I can't because I'm huge. And it was really stressful. But then I woke up and then I was like really sweaty and I was really hot and I was stressed out and I woke up and at the same time I woke up, my alarm went off. So that was fucking upsetting because I felt like I hadn't slept. Yeah, it was a really weird dream. I haven't told my brother about it because I think it'd be weird, and with some of the events that have happened, I don't really want to think about it any more than this. So yeah.
I don't think it was that weird. Obviously, we gotta edit some shit.
Yeah.
But that wasn't too bad. That was a good dream, bro.
It was kind of not the dream I wanted.
See, I wasn't gonna say my dream, but since they're so similar, I'll give you context later, but I'll do the full strokes right now.
Okay.
Alright, let's wrap up your dream.
Okay. But like one of these dreams where you have I want to have some psychological conversation real quick.
Well, you were bigger and it was a girl you like.
I don't like her. I don't know her.
Well, you have mild first look attraction to her.
I guess, but I really shouldn't because it's my sister-in-law's younger sister.
Dude, this relates to my dream so fucking well.
I really shouldn't. But usually when I have these physical contact type dreams, throughout the past year they have not been
good.
Well, they were fine, but they end up hurting me more. I don't know if I should say, but when these do happen, they torment me. They're usually for torment on my head, which is enraging.
Weird. Yes.
It makes me angry and sad. So with this one, which I haven't had another one of those dreams. I know we've had previous conversations. I have not had one with that person.
You sound neutral towards this dream.
You know, yeah. Well, probably because I've been rather depressed about the whole situation, which we will not be getting into.
Yeah.
And I guess you could say that's to do that again would be a desire. But for some reason, this person walks in, and I'm a large man, and I'm trying to get dressed, and we share.
They're larger than life.
We share a kiss on the old bench I no longer have in my room as I get dressed for a wedding reception, I guess. Strange. I probably shouldn't mention it to anybody except.
Is it gonna be the future?
I hope not, because that'd be weird.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be really weird and strange. But let's go ahead with your dream.
Alright. So, this dream is specifically stressful to me because the elements in it would be very inconvenient. Alright. So, I don't remember how it began, but a girl asked me out, right?
No way.
Yeah. That I know in real life and that I have contact with on occasion. And she fucking... And I don't know if she has a sister, but I know other members of her family. So,
okay.
Yeah. So she asked me out during Ramadan. You know, so that's already... You know, so I don't know what to say. I never turned down a girl before. So I'm just assuming she's planning out the date. She's saying, "Oh, we gotta go to this store in this town," which is very inconvenient for me because it's 1,000,000 miles away. And I'm sitting there like, "Oh fuck!" And then she said she's bringing her sister, and they're gonna go shopping while we're on the fucking date. So I'm like, going, "How much fucking money do I gotta bring?" Then I jump forward to the date. And we're already on our fucking way there. But I guess I gotta go to her house to pick her up. So I'm sitting there with her brother looking at a fish tank.
Fish tank.
And of course it has a beta and three or four goldfish in there, which is not a good setup. And it was a big fish tank. I guess that represents something. I dream about fish a lot. Fucking, you know, just chilling out with her brother. He's not fucking hazing me or anything. We're just fucking talking, waiting for her and her sister or her friend to get ready.
Alright.
I'm not even excited. I don't even like this girl.
Can I ask who it is?
You're not gonna know who it is.
If you say it, just text it in the Discord right now, and
You're not gonna know. I barely remember her name. You're not gonna remember her.
Oh fuck! All right.
You never even met her.
Oh man. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Continue.
So I do not want to go on a date with this girl, even if it wasn't Ramadan. And even if it wasn't very inconvenient for me. But this whole time, I thought this was real. I'm just sitting there going, I should have just said fucking no. Why am I doing this?
I'm sorry.
But I was kind of excited too. I was like, hey, better than nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, what else?
Let's see. We go on the date. I go, wait, I don't think I got enough cash for all this. And then I wake up.
I always find it the worst when you wake up.
Yeah. Oh, bro. I think I heard you texting me. That's what woke me up.
Today? This is today?
Oh,
I'm glad to get you out of that nightmare.
Oh,
because dreams like that, they really fuck with you.
Bro, the next time I see her, I'm gonna be wigged out.
Yeah, it's weird when you have dreams about somebody and you see them regular. Or even if you don't see them ever. But they're weird dreams like that. They make you think weird. But yeah, I find waking up to be the worst part about the whole thing.
my god. It was just jarring.
Yeah.
This was a neutral dream for me too, because I was half happy, half upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because dreams are weird. I found that I've had some of the weirdest dreams I've had this year. You know, and they've stuck. Dreams don't usually stick, but these do. Maybe because they've all been like a reoccurring type dream.
The only reoccurring thing was the fish. And I think I might have dreamed about this before, but the context was different.
Yeah, I don't.
How about you?
It is. Well, this one was obviously different.
I say this was a good dream, knowing the other ones.
I guess this one was an okay dream. I feel weird about it.
Like, in real life, if you were too big for the pews, you probably wouldn't be stressing. You probably would just, like, I don't know, crouch, I guess? I don't
know. Because I don't know why it was large. I don't know what that signified.
You're larger than life. You're doing good.
No. No. Maybe
What did my shit mean then?
Well, I don't know.
I gotta get up and feed my fish.
You gotta get up and feed your fish. And also, maybe... Well, because did you find yourself regretting... Well, you said you wished you wouldn't have agreed to go on this date.
Most of the time, I was thinking about the logistics of dating her. Like, it's I got a lot of explaining to do to the boys if this happens.
Well, because you're so worried about money. And
that's also
Travel,
reoccurring.
were you afraid of like the technical dealings of?
I know where the
dates?
town is. I drive there a lot. It's just I know it's gonna be busy, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get around. You know which town it is. I talk about it a lot.
I probably do.
Flavor Town. I'll be sent there at sunset tonight, baby.
I wonder, what do you want to get to eat tonight?
Let's see here. I don't imagine you want Del Taco, do you?
Not Del Taco, per se.
We'll fucking debate this.
Alright, we can debate it later. Gotta keep the weekend alive. Yeah, but with... I don't try to look too much into my dreams, except for when... Usually something sexual happens. But because those are the ones that hit me the hardest, obviously. Yeah, because I'll say through the past month, I have not had almost any dreams. I've just been sleeping and I wake up, you know.
That's the way I want it.
It's almost always, I have these dreams when maybe something has happened that has caused some form of, I'll just say grief. I can say that. I don't care. Where my brain is now, you know, at the end of the night, putting to rest all these different things that you have felt throughout the day, be it anger or happiness or fear. And it just makes one monstrosity of a dream that might even bring in characters from your life that you have not thought about in months or years, and which is always strange to me. But I enjoy having those types of dreams because they can be exciting, and you know, when you're in a dream, you feel like that shit's real.
Yeah, bro, this one was too real, man. Like, yeah. I was actually on the streets of the town. I was looking around.
You're like shopping, like things have price tags and stuff on them.
God.
That's terrifying to me.
I was budgeting and shit.
Yeah, you're like looking in your bank account, it's accurate. Wouldn't that be weird?
I mean, you know, numbers and words aren't consistent in dreams.
I usually don't ever pay attention to it.
That's one way to tell you're in a dream. Is if you look at a number, look away, then look back. It's gonna change.
I want to have one of those lucid dreams.
I had
sometimes
a few.
I do, but I don't know when. And by the time I realize, I wake up.
You could. Oh yeah, that's one of the hardest parts. You have to like train yourself not to wake up because you get so excited. Like, I had like 2 natural ones that lasted a long time. Then I forced myself to have 3 or 4. One lasted a little bit. The rest, like, I got excited and woke up.
Really? Yeah. That happens a lot. There were a lot of dreams I've had where when I had the ability to swing in the city like Spider-Man, and it was exhilarating because you could. It was always like a sunset lit city, just going down just one road.
I had this. I figured out I was dreaming, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna wake up. I gotta do something. So I started flying and dragging my nephew by the leg.
Yeah. Like, oh well, I might as well just finish this off strong.
Yeah, it's like 9 seconds, but it's very memorable. I remember dragging him.
Yeah, really, that 9 seconds was actually 3.5 hours. Oh man, fuck. Yeah.
I felt my eyelids opening while I was flying, like my real life eyelids.
Yeah. Dreams are crazy.
Really I got some context that I gotta put to my other dream. That's gonna help you out a little bit. Alright, we're in jail, Rome. How the fuck we gonna get out?
Fuck you.
How we gonna get out, Rome?
Why are we doing this?
We gotta leave, bro.
We've been in here for 8 years. We just gotta face it, man. We ain't getting out of this bitch.
Fine.
You know what? Pass me my shiv. We're making a hole. Dink, 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 dink. Alright. I don't know why we didn't think about this earlier, but there's a huge hole, and outside there are 8 security guards.
Oh, I don't want to leave. What about my prison wife?
Listen, Jenkins Jamal can wait on the other side for you.
Jenkins Jamal Abraham?
He's only got a year left on his sentence.
What about my prison kids?
Prison kids? You're gonna have to leave those guys behind, man.
It's like forks and spoons, googly eyes on them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry you have to leave them behind, but we gotta crawl through the wall. Okay.
I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about the prison child support. We gotta get out of here.
Prison child support. You gotta pay. What are those the fees that you have to pay? Oh no, it's just child support.
One of the currencies is tuna.
Tuna?
I'm not giving up any of my tuna. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I bought my 8th kid. I keep saying the number 8.
I think that's a lucky
I'm
number.
Insane. I think that is my lucky number. Because I'm going insane. I bought one of my kids with a pack of cigarettes, and he's upset with me, so we gotta leave him behind.
We gotta go.
Well, look at all these guards in front of us. They don't notice us yet because we're behind this large man.
Kill them and take their clothes.
Okay. Gunshot noises.
Oh,
what are you doing to that guard?
Nothing.
All right,
well, gotta go.
If there's something white on your face, we better get out of here. Let's. There's the prison doors. Prison door opening sound. I'm surprised they let us out that easy. That was really strange. They opened. I can't believe we made it out, and we can finally go back to our real wife and our real kids.
We saved Alcatraz. I'm not going back to my real child support.
What, are you gonna start a new life under an alias?
Yeah.
Who you'll be known as, so I know to contact you.
Arthur Morgan.
And my name will be, I think it's gonna go along the lines of Django.
Django Siegfried.
I don't think that's his last name.
I don't think he has a last name.
I don't think he does either.
But I just make it Siegfried.
Okay. Well, that was our prison break story, and I guess we can use the dream part of the podcast as our time spent in jail and how insane we've gone.
Those 10 minutes was for fucking 10-year sentence.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Wow, look at us.
Oh,
We made a successful story.
not bad.
Any last thoughts before we say goodbye to our viewer, who I don't know who it is anymore? I really don't know.
Alright, guys. Take care.
Take care.
It's gonna be a long Ramadan.
I'm feeling so exhausted. I'm so hungry and upset.
That's what makes it exciting, baby.
So you want to go commit some crimes?
Go back to jail.